Hi everyone, so in the last video we had just wiped out the Dorseys in the Garden of the Gods, and we had arrested Isaac Reed and his followers here. So with that all done, there's nothing else to loot, done everything around here. So we're going to head off back to downtown Colorado Springs and go chat to the sheriff and see if we can get our reward.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? You let him live? Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special? I'll be the keeper of my own conscience, thank you. I am a grown woman. You have no right to make these decisions for me.
You're welcome.
Forgive me. I appreciate the thought. This is just difficult. I suppose you're right, though. It is better not to have such a thing weighing on my soul. But the people who are truly responsible, Nelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors. Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way. Of course. Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers. We should go after Nelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Nelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
Gonna need some bigger guns.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Shut your hole. I knew you slept with my wife.
Hey, slow down. I didn't, I swear. I have got bedroom issues.
Really? And who the hell was that in my
Okay,
house?
let's sell some of this stuff
Welcome
first.
to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My store, Sardinely.
Keep hold of that for the moment, could be useful. We'll keep the radtech stuff for now as well. Gonna sell the stethoscope and the flamethrower fuel, since I won't be using a flamethrower. And I'll sell the spikes as well. We'll pick up plenty as we go through. Also gonna sell the mushrooms. And the Molotovs. And the junk. So there we go, I can't speak, $883 we've got at the moment. Let's see what we can do for getting some new guns. So we'll buy that. It's an upgrade for my main character, we can't use that yet. Zombie, she can't use the brain yet either, okay. So it's just really an upgrade for my main character. Hey Mist! How you doing? New shotgun.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium, my store, Sardinely.
Yeah, I'm good, cheers. Just getting used to streaming with a person watching. This will be the first time.
Is it just me, or are the marshals cracking down?
Yeah, usually it's just me talking to myself.
Brave Marshal stop Dorsey's at Palace Gates. Patriarch alive and safe.
Either of you ever worry about getting fixed to a pillar?
Yeah, no worries. I'll just be shooting most of the people in Colorado, apparently.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here in downtown. If an enemy gets all the way to Broadmoor...
I like your style, Rangers. I asked for a favor and you came through for me. Of course, I'd have liked it better if you sent Isaac Reed and his trader friends to me, rather than locking them up in Ranger HQ. Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. And I sure would appreciate it if you keep that in mind for the future. Glad to hear that. I think we'll get along fine. Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ. Assuming you'll be arresting people now and then?
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and she'd be an asset to your organization.
No problem. I'll be here.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town? Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brago. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Dorseys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brago helped the Dorseys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in.
Why do I feel I'm not being given a choice here?
Take down Brago for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang. The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Okay, so we can level up a couple of characters here. Ooh, big guns. Always like big guns. So because the aim with the big guns is terrible, I'm going to put these points into awareness for now. And suppressing fire could be a useful perk. Excuse me. And for her, again, awareness. Let's get the hit chance up. Alright, so I'll go buy that new machine gun for zombie.
extra bloody shootout in Garden of...
And then we'll go visit this nightclub.
Bet this is all Joe's fault. Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My store, Sardinely.
Check the ammo in a sec.
I loved this job.
It was the Brent machine gun. Yeah, I can use that now.
Stupid! Stupid!
Let's give her more ammo.
All I did was ask a few questions.
Science. We'll equip him with that.
I loved this job. Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium, Sardinely. Bet this is all Joe's fault.
And while we're here, let's do some
Bet this is
weapon
all
building.
Joe's fault.
So, magazine size up. Command and hit chance we'll save for the big guns because struggles to hit anything with it. It's fine. And modify the sniper rifle as well, a little bit more damage. More armor because I'm going to be getting shot a lot. Skipping the sniper for the moment. Her armor, because she's at the back, she shouldn't be getting hit as much. He says, hopefully. So we'll give the upgrades to our frontline staff. Here we go. See, next mission. Let's save and go on in.
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise in the background. Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him. While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers. Daisy out.
We've got drinks, dancing, and games of chance. Pick your poison.
What's your favorite song?
Gotta be sex door. It bops so hard.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Fuck! Fuck! I'm so screwed! Like, totally. I went upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pants and kicked me out before I could get it. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that stash or I'm dead. Can you help me? Not my drugs. Other people's. Well, mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino and Focus. 5 each. I owe a lot of money. I don't sell this shit and they'll kill me. In a safe? Upstairs in the private room? Here's the combination. Just watch out for Boulder.
Let's check these slot machines. Oh yeah, let's hack the slot machines.
Alright, buddies, you can enjoy your winnings with drink or a lay, but you ain't playing any more games with us. Brygo's orders.
Ugh. Well, got some more cash.
No more gambling for me. I learned my lesson.
Wanna buy me a drink with all that coin you're throwing around?
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Nose. Farron Brygo's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas. All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hats. All you need is working ears and an open heart. Charlie is a friend to all, and all know Charlie. So what can Charlie do for you? El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshall. You blend right in with the rest of us. Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had. I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained, and that they don't wander into the back rooms. I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no. Jokes aside, Mr. Brygo doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brygo's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me. Ah, Mr. Brygo's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. You want to talk to the man in charge? You'll find Mr. Brygo upstairs. Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hat so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused. Until next time, Red Hats.
Hey there. What do you need? Sorry, chums. Don't know anybody by that name. Can't help you. Don't be strangers.
These stairs lead to Mr. Brygo's lounge. He said I should let you guys through, but don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you, my friend. A very bad day.
Mm-hmm.
That is the computer that controls the ventilation system, and I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong. Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, The furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything.
I feel like that information is going to be useful for the future.
Well, maybe if a fight broke out I would. But nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brygo's place, would they? You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
Ugh, so gaudy. So
Ranger!
ostentatious.
Welcome to my club. Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Vargas and Angela Death and the rest helped me save Vegas. And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine Claudius being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brygo. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it? I'm glad you think so. You should have seen it 5 years ago. Nothing here but the walls, and half of them were falling down. We really worked hard to get where it is today. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot. Damn. I'd heard rumors, but... well, I'm not surprised that's the way he went out. A hero to the end. Thank you for telling me. I'll raise a glass in his honor tonight. Now, what can I do for you? Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robot scare. Not a bad likeness, eh? Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Since I've come to Colorado, I feel 20 years younger. Certainly. Ask away. I know Delgado, but I haven't seen him. If he came here, he didn't come to see me. What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against a patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but... good luck.
Seems no one's seen Delgado.
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me everything.
It was... hell yeah! Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes.
What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party. None of your fucking business.
Oh, they're mercs. Happened to be in town when the Dorseys attacked, so we paid them to help us out. Nice to see him putting the Patriarch's money to good use.
Friendly guys.
Yeah? Well, you picked the wrong room. Ain't no Delgado here, and no marshals neither. Defending Colorado Springs and beating those toothless shit-kicker Dorseys to a bloody paste. Local 168! Let me hear you! Woo! Oh, so you've got some cojones. Well, if it's a fight you want, the local 168 are happy to oblige.
Works for me. actually.
Hey, now, hold on. We was looking for a throwdown, not a gun down. We don't get in killing fights, unless somebody's paying. What was it you wanted again? Maybe we can help you out.
Well, he back down fast.
Yeah, we saw him. That Charlie Nose fella dragged him into the back rooms behind the bar. Then do it and get out. Just be quick about it. Good. We got drinking to do.
Let's get some drugs.
1, 6, 8. For 168, booyah! Hell yeah!
Yeah, any luck?
First.
You have my 5 rhino and 5 what? Well, that wasn't. You never said anything about money. Fine. Bunch of assholes. This is all I have. Now, get out of my way. Just a little to even me out.
Let's go check out the rest of the club.
Wonder if Ted
Welcome to the Little Vegas brothel, friends. Oh, hey, Quan. Looking for a good time, I assume.
Sorry, Ken. Me and my friends are here on business today. Rangers, meet Kendall, Colorado Springs' finest purveyor of sins of the flesh.
That's my name, yes. Excuse me a moment.
You really shouldn't ask him about that. He had a misunderstanding with Mr. Brygo, and they cut off his junk. Smooth like a Ken doll. Get it? Makes him a great pimp, though.
Oh, that is harsh.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Want to sit with me?
Oh, Quan, it's you.
Hi, Ten. Good to see you.
I'm so happy you're back. I've missed you so much. Can you stay?
Yeah, I'm kind of on duty. Maybe some other time. Yeah, unless you all want to take a break for a while.
Enjoy yourself, Quan.
Really? Thank you so much. You might want to get yourselves a drink or play some blackjack. I'm gonna be a while. Ten,
Oh, Quan, it's been so long. I'm melting. I'll miss you.
Yeah, I'm bad, but maybe you could change me.
What a mess you are. Totally untrained. Stand there and don't move, kitten. You'll do. It costs money for my attention. Then you
I'm good, thank
are
you.
dismissed.
You look so... Oh, sweetie. Everyone has nerves their first time. Let's try again. Slowly this time.
No, I know how to do it. I just don't feel like it right now. Hey, who the hell are you guys? Yeah, well, I was just leaving. Thanks, Ace. I guess. Does that work? I have been tired lately, focused on, work.
Thanks!
Oh, man. Yeah!
Look at you, big boy. Okay, sweetie, let's try again.
You look so good with a
Yeah.
Well, that is just disturbing.
Yeah, here comes the milkshake. Oh, wow, that was so much better than a warm apple pie. You guys are all right in my book. Anything I can help with? Maybe. I'm actually here to fix a bug in the club's ventilation system, but, I haven't got around to it yet. If you can access the climate controls, you can make it overheat and cause a fire.
He hands you a sticky piece of paper. I don't want to know.
Here is the password. All you gotta do is set the fan to off and the heat to max, which should be impossible, but right now it isn't. And don't worry, I won't be fixing that bug for a while. Will I, Ace?
As long as you pay your tuition, sugar.
Thanks again, Rangers.
Come back anytime, Benji. School's always in session. I know you like what you're looking at. And for a small fee, I'll show you things you had no idea you wanted. That's a shame. I got a lot I could teach you.
You want to see my scepter? Hail to the king, baby. Time to get sweaty. You ready? Let's do this. Bicep. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, get it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha! Feel.
Disgusting.
Oh, hi. Aren't you a sexy little thing? This is my first time.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
How do we do this? Do I just... Oh! Whoa, okay. Take it off? On my knees? Okay. Oh, God.
Hello again, red hats. Well, ain't you a clever seed of red hats? But let's not be rash here, yeah? The only way you're getting past that door is through a hail of bullets. And no one wants that, right? Look, it wasn't Mr. Brygo who conspired with the Dorseys. He's not that stupid. But a little bird told me it was someone in our organization. I can give you a name. All you gotta do is prove this guy was acting on his own. Look for our man MacTavish at the machine shop, near Pillory Square. I don't care what you do to him, but if you can come back and prove the rest of us weren't involved, I'm sure we can make a deal, yeah? Also, I didn't tell you this, Red Hats. Until next time, Red Hats.
Hope you hit the jackpot.
Hello, Rangers? This is getting
Rangers. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid, but these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Okay, let's go and check that out first. If I can remember where it is. There it is. Yeah, we're not allowed into Broadmoor Heights unless someone lets us in, and he's going to let us in now, which is good. So we can loot that area.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs. Weston family.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas.
Team November, come in. Yeah, I got Ms. Wong, the manager at the Sands Lux Apartments, on the line. And this one might actually be something. Says she's got a tenant who might be making bombs in...
Shush, shush, shush. Let me talk to them. You're leaving out important details. It's the weirdo in apartment 3. He's gonna kill us all. There's all kinds of loud banging coming from his room. And he's not alone. He's got friends in there. They're planning something. I know it. Do you think I would have called you if the marshals had listened to me? They say I call too much. Goddamn lazy good-for-nothings. Maybe there was nothing going on those other times, but this one's real. I'm sure of it. Come to the Sands Lux Apartments now. That loony's liable to blow the whole place sky high.
Sorry, November. Over and out.
Huh? What do you mean by sorry?
Too soon to be back.
So they killed the Wessons, the Schulers, the Jacksons.
My family
Sophia
will
Gutierrez,
be avenged.
and the kids. The patriarchs.
Let's check out this house first.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, they do not. Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around too. Animals. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone. My house was the first place the Dorseys went. Probably walked right in through the front door, stole my parents and little brother away, and then took out their anger on the house. No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing. Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
Well, get some more gear. Nothing else.
Wow. Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
Don't step on that. And disarm that one too. Disarm that one, which is a shame. So, got a new submachine gun. I don't think any of my guys can use it yet. You can. What does that one use? That uses 9mm ammo. Keep him on his battle rifle for the moment.
Hey, boss.
Interact with the
Did you
bench.
hear what happened in
Okay. Oh, this little mini quest thing.
I reckon it's a good thing this proposal was never delivered.
Ah, young love. Glad I grew out of it. Someday I'm gonna live like this. Someday.
So this is the
Delivery for the patriarch from the Sumner family.
I've told you before,
Patriarch's
Drone,
mansion.
the Patriarch isn't interested.
Departing attempted package delivery to patriarch. All previous attempts have failed. Recipient identified as IQ-Man. Deserted guarded and sexually given.
I'll get some free drugs.
Yes? Oh, hello. You must be the Rangers. I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now, please go on in.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson. You have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
Very decent of you. I had to log an entry in my book every time it came by. And now that the gift's been accepted, the Sumners can save face and stop sending it here. Your help is appreciated, but only by me and only in the strictly personal capacity. I cannot speak for the Patriarch. Good day.
I'm not going to go in the palace yet. Head on over and
Rangers!
Get this quest done.
Oh, Melissa, too much.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them.
I can't believe I'm stuck with this assignment. Please step back, Rangers. I'm not supposed to let anyone near this servitor drone. It's malfunctioning something fierce, and we think it belonged to the Wessons.
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
No, I mean, no, ma'am. Please, don't mind me. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Hey, look at him go.
Yeah, I guess I'm following him to find this hidden treasure. Need to level her up as well. But for now, we'll follow him.
Objective complete. Current location. Located treasure.
Grenades and a new rocket launcher.
Objective lock. List a few things for you in the yard. Buddy, love that.
That was Dad. Always thinking ahead.
Alright, let's level up my sniper. So we've got intelligence at rank 10 now, which gives us extra critical chance, critical damage. We're going to get that hit chance up as well. We'll go with lockpicking. In terms of perks, we'll go with the mortar blast. Let's see if she can use this. So, yeah, she can. 1936. That's a hell of a lot more damage than this one did. So that's nice. Clever upgraded my lockpicking skill now, as I recall. Yeah, there we go. Can unlock this safe now.
Only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can guess it, I don't mind.
My dearest Lucia, I pray this message finds its way to you, as it is the last I am ever likely to give. Whatever becomes of us, you mustn't blame yourself. I know you would have wanted to be here at the end
I wish they'd get a younger creature to come and give sermons.
Oh, God!
So we got another assault rifle which we can sell, another Tommy gun which we can sell, and some more weapon and arm modding things, which is good. So I'll deal with those in a bit.
Oh, thank God! You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers? My husband, my Hardy, was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks. I know it's frightful wicked to hope for the safety of one soul over many, but I beg you, find him. Save him if you can.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our own with Vic Buchanan. If your husband's alive, we'll find him.
I didn't see you there, Lucia. You're a good girl. Always have been. I'm dreadful sorry for your loss. We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, if you bring my Hardy home safe, we'll donate all we can to your cause. He's a little on the portly side, always well dressed, but he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch. Kindest man in the 100 families. That's why I married him. Let me see who... Allie Blue? Aunt Allie? My goodness, of course! I'd love to read this. Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes hated each other. Old Aunt Allie almost shot me when I told her I was gonna marry Hardy. Always wanted to know what things were like when she was young. Oh, thank you, Rangers. Let me give you something for this. You mean he's real? I've seen him poking around. I left him some food, just in case. I know you will. Thank you, Ranger.
As always, the worship team could use more guitarists. Auditions this Sunday. If you'd like to sign up as a volunteer for next week's annual Praise the Patriarch dinner, please...
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know. And I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers? She was always an impressive girl. My sister would be proud of her. Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth about this city. Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source.
Seems a bit
it's
harsh.
infuriating. And that is why I've called you. You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us, and the cause... well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed impossible. Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city. Not at all. You will be well rewarded, and not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with the mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything.
And give me a monocle as well, apparently. I'll do it for the monocle.
Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs. When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away. Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing Colorado Springs a great service. Goodbye, and good luck.
Okay, so let's go see MacTavish.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
Would you rather freeze to death? You're a barrel of monkeys, huh? Come on, answer the question.
Yeah, we got a fair few defences around.
Oh, look! This time the marshal sent substitutes to shake us down. Well, you stand-ins get one warning. Fuck off, or get fucked up. Good. Now get the fuck out.
We're not leaving, but I want to get my squad set up for combat. So you're gonna sit back here. You have the submachine guns.
We warned you. Get 'em, boys.
Ooh. Didn't expect that to happen. Well, my cat's probably gonna die. There's not a lot I can do. Defend with the last 2 points. Sniper go. Sniper. You had one job. Carry those over. That went well. Let's bring her back and carry 1 AP to the next turn. And then she can come up here, finish him off, and defend. You want it? Let's blow up this oil barrel. And revive Lucy. Sniper, make up to me. There we go. She hits it. Yeah, perfect. Let's do some damage there.
Return to duty.
Well, wasn't expected, but went well in the end. So 2 of my rangers have got injuries. I'm just going to give a little bit more health there. I'm going to keep Steel as he is, we'll do for the moment. And we'll level him up. So another point into coordination. We'll put another point in nerd stuff. There we go.
Let me guess. Assholes are shot, my boys. Well, I'm not looking for a bullet in the face, so you can fuck right the hell off.
And here we have the worst impression of a Scottish accent that you're ever likely to hear.
Wait, can you? You're them wee numpty Sunlanders what came all the way from Arizona to suck the Patriarch's cock. But what happened to the rest of yous? Couldn't you tack the cold? Couldn't you drive on ice? Couldn't you swim? What? No, I didn't hee-haw do with that. I just heard about it. Oh, okay. Oh, information is it, laddie? Or maybe it's just some shit you heard, like my bag, you flatland hicks. I'm under Farnbrago's protection, so you can't touch me, pal. Huh? No, I mean, if you shoot me, then he's gonna... what a lot of shite. This ain't fair. Everybody shits on me, everybody. Okay. Looks like you got me at a disadvantage, so let's make a deal, eh? You piss flaps drop me enough to skip town, and I'll tell you what I can. Ah, damn it the hell, I'm not going back to the stocks, no way. Fine, I'll spill your muggy desert trash. Okay, yeah, I let the Dorseys in the city, and I'm glad I did. Least I could do after the Patriarch put me in the pillories. Asshole froze my bloody face off. I got a crater worm and no should be. Of course I wanted some revenge. Wouldn't you? I didn't know that's what they were going to do. I just thought they were going to kill Buchanan. That's Scottish.
It's
I'm
not
Scottish.
Scottish.
See, Scottish plate, Scottish logo, everything Scottish. The MacTavish's were the kings of Scotland once you can. I ain't Scottish. I learned it from a video of Braveheart, which was right there when they made Scotland. It's got to be right. Cause I found the tape in a burnt out car, so it could be a wee bit warped. What? No way. Why would they think that? Mr. Bragg wouldn't want to do with us, nothing. What are you going to do with me? Custody, you whores! Didn't I tell you what you want to know, you fucking lawmen are all the same?
Copy, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. Go ahead. Copy that, Team November. Arrest team from HQ is en route.
Alright, let's pick up everything that's nailed down.
The name's MacTavish, and I'm from Glasgow. Shit, that's not it. Lick me, ballbag. Sod F, you wee cunt. Come on, boil your head, you jammy git. Hey, you've a face like a scalped horse, you dobar. Aye, that'll do.
just realised I forgot to pick up my prison guard, so I'll go grab her now.
Would you rather freeze to death or
If she's still there.
Nice to see the city back to life.
Ah, yeah, she is.
Yeah, people are shopping.
Thanks for talking to me, Rangers. And I'm grateful to Daisy for the introduction. I hope I can be of some use to you. Are you looking for someone to run your brig? Certainly. What do you want to know? No. And the people who do are usually sickos who get off on bossing around convicts and making them squirm, right? Well, that's not me. I promise you. I became a jailer after getting locked up myself when I was a kid and seeing the job done wrong. We expect the law to be fair, from arrest to trial to sentence, but too many people forget that incarceration is part of the process. A big part, and often the least fair. People in jail are there to learn from their mistakes. In a bad jail, all they learn is to mistrust the law and fear their fellow man. I want to make your jail a good jail, where everyone is treated fairly, regardless of their crime, and everyone has a chance to improve themselves. It's not there anymore. Scar collectors rolled through and took everybody they could catch for slaves. Then they burned the place to the ground. I led a caravan of survivors to Colorado Springs, and I've been here ever since. I respect Daisy's determination to keep Colorado Springs safe, but I don't agree with her methods. They're too savage. Take the pillories, for example. The marshals shackle prisoners into them for the smallest of crimes and leave them exposed to the cold for hours. They lose fingers and noses and ears to frostbite, if they survive at all. What does that accomplish, other than cripple them and mark them as criminals for life? After that, how can they become good citizens? How are they to believe that the law is fair? It turns my stomach. Daisy tells me you've been tireless fighters for justice in Arizona, settling disputes, breaking up gangs and militias, putting down a plague of robots, and that you're here in Colorado for the most noble of reasons, to save your people back home after a terrible disaster. I hope she wasn't blowing smoke, because she made you sound just like the sort of heroes I want to work for. Great. So what do you think? Can I join you? Thank you.
Yay,
I'll be there
Ren.
as soon as I make my goodbyes here. Looking forward to working with you.
Rangers hailed as heroes. Dorsey's flee the city.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Look, Martha, it's our friends who helped us save the shop. What can I do for you? We've got some discounts with your name on them.
More things to loot.
Oh, Brandy.
Ew, Troy! Those old people are looking at us?
It's okay, Brandy. I got this. Get lost, you perv douchebags. Before I... Wait a minute. You're old, right? Can you get us some beers? Stupid Mary Milkteeth won't sell us any. Too young, she says. Hell yeah! Nice one. You olds aren't so bad.
But babe, I wanted more light. All those carbs make me bloated.
Thanks, but, like, leave us alone now, okay?
Yeah. A little privacy? Jeez.
Stop making out in the middle of the road. Sell some of these guns.
Who? Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History. Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff. Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid? I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know? Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right? That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
Now we've got a museum.
Hey, you chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My Sardinely.
We don't need 3 Tommy guns.
Old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it operates real fast.
Don't need all these drugs. Oh, the yellow snowballs. Well, that is an interesting look. And switch straight away from that and never talk about it again.
Hey, you chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Sardinely.
I'm gonna sell these. Still gonna keep these for the moment. Could be useful if I can get my strength up on some of the other characters later on. So we got so I'll switch him over to the SWAT rifle. Sell the other one.
Hey, you chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Sardinely.
was enjoying that music.
Oh, there, Red Hats. What's the rush, huh? Why don't you tell your old pal Charlie what you found out from MacTavish? Well done, Red Hats. Thing is, maybe I made it sound like I could get you into the back, but I can't without Mr. Brygo's say-so. Go talk to him. Tell him what you found out, and I'm sure he'll be open to a deal. Don't mention me, though. Thanks. So, what'd you do to that poor bastard MacTavish? Better there than in the stocks, I guess. I'm gonna head to the machine shop and clear up any mess you left, all right? Nothing but a favor between friends. You should go on upstairs and talk to Mr. Brygo. See you later, Red Hats.
Oh, I caught you know that.
Man, I love being in this place.
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy yelling at each other?
You're the one yelling, and if you don't stop, they're going to kick us out.
I'll kick.
Trouble. Stop it, you two. No one fights in little things.
This place rocks.
See what you did?
You.
Rangers. I get the feeling this isn't a social call. I understand you had a little talk with MacTavish, and I want you to know I'm as appalled as you are that he let the Dorseys into the city. He served me well, but, well, he's always been an idiot. Now, what do you want to talk to me about? Aren't you clever? Realizing I don't mind dying so much, but I'd hate to see this place burn. Right, I'm ready. Give me the bracelets.
Copy, Team November. This is Ranger HQ. What's new? Over. Copy that. Congratulations, November 1. That's a mighty big fish you brought in. Over and out.
You can finally head into the back, past private parts.
I'm gonna cock that gun and clean your barrel.
As always, we're going to loot everything we can see. We need it more
What's
than
the
they do.
matter? You want to join the outfit, but you ain't got the lingo? Well, congrats, jabroni, because you come to the right tape. The Gangster's Guide to Diction got everything you need to know. It don't matter if you're a bag man or a button man, we'll have you talking like a maid man in no time. So grab a cannoli and pull up a chair, and let's get you mobbed up.
Oh, another machine turret. Handy. find yet another Tommy gun and a liver replacement.
Hey, Delgado. Bet you thought Daisy forgot all about you.
Quan, how'd you get past the guards? Are these the Rangers?
Good old Daisy. Always takes care of her people.
I appreciate you coming in here to bust me out. Didn't think anybody could take down Farron Brygo. I bet you could teach the marshals a thing or two.
Oh, just seen the little Shawshank Redemption Easter egg just here.
I've been keeping an eye on Brygo for a while. He's a survivor. Likes to play both sides to make sure he always wins. After the Dorsey raid, I started asking questions about the club. Well, I guess I got too close to the truth. They grabbed me, dragged me in here and locked the door. Took my weapon and everything. Good thing you came along. No, they know better than to hurt a marshal. Though, after all this, I'm starting to think maybe I should have known better. And don't tell my wife I said that.
Well, what are you gonna pay me to keep quiet?
Quan, always the kidder. You are kidding, right?
Don't worry, Delgado. Your secrets are safe with me.
Will do. Hope I see you again, Rangers.
Well, we're done with the nightclub, so let's head out to speak to the sheriff.
Oh man, now there's nowhere in town we can cut loose. Footloose.
No.
Thanks. Now I've got to find another job. Assholes.
Again, let's sell
Wow,
stuff
Brygo
here.
in jail. Whew, that's sardinely.
Can't leave me wondering. It was old security drone. Timing belt broke, so it breaks real fast.
Confetti grenade. Yeah, I'll pass. Pickles, don't need those. Keep hold that for the moment. Gonna sell the blunt weapon, or melee weapon mods because I don't use those. Let's just check my guy's armor. So she's wearing the merc armor. That's cool. Helmet for you. We'll let you have your purple hair out. And work armor for you.
Hey, chums? Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Sardine Land.
Just collecting these red tech helmets.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs. Weston family confirmed dead.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn? You're a barrel of monkeys, huh? Come on, answer the question. All right, all right.
Nice to see the city back to life, huh?
Yeah, people are shopping, building.
Here they are. That was one hell of a sneaky way to get Brygo to surrender. Round of applause for the Rangers, Marshals. I hear you keeping Brygo in Ranger lockup, and I won't say I ain't disappointed. I wanted him here, but at least that shitty nightclub is shut down. Now folks will know what'll happen if they lay hands on a marshal. You're a law keeper's after my own heart. Around here, we always remember who our friends are. Now, I said I'd owe you a favor if you took care of this for me, and I meant it. Thing is, Delgado owes you too, big time. So I'm sending him over to your base to manage your armory. He'll take good care of you. Thanks again, Rangers. You ever need my help, you know where to rustle me up.
Alright, that went well. So, got a few rewards. Decoy, which my mechanic can use. Really handy. Basically does exactly what it says, so you can chuck it out somewhere and enemies will attack that. Hopefully instead of me. So 4 of my characters leveled up, so let's get them sorted. Coordination, let's get that extra action point. This time I will level up. Go with leadership. We've just got a new shotgun, so that'll do for the moment. So I'm going to take this perk. Deployables gain 25% extra constitution and deal 25% extra damage. Really handy. We're going to be using them a lot for some of the harder fights in a bit. So for my sniper, again we're going to get that extra hit chance and more importantly the range damage bonus. In terms of her skills, I'm going to go with lockpicking again. The sooner I get that up to 10, I don't have to worry about it then. I can basically pick lock of anything in the game. So for Quan, I'll go with coordination, get some more action points. Go with kiss ass, and I'm going to save the other 2 points for the time being to upgrade kiss ass and automatic weapons next time. And for perks, yeah, we'll go with go for hunter. So enemies have 25% less benefit from cover when attacking them. So extra hit chance for my gunner here. And in terms of the skill points, I'm going to put the 2 points as toast repair, get that up to 5, and then 1 point into survival there. So there we go, that's everyone leveled up. We're going to head back to Ranger HQ for the moment to heal up and check out my new prison and armory.
What do you think they do with the bodies from the bullets?
I heard they got a mass grave just outside the walls.
I don't know, man. I swear the last shipment of meat from the bazaar tasted funky.
I don't even want to think about that.
There we go, so we've got some defences now that apparently I can attack, which I don't want to do.
Hi, I'm Austin. I'm new.
Welcome aboard. Where are you from?
Oh, around.
Yeah, me too. We all are here.
Hello, Rangers. Permission to speak? I just wanted to say thank you again for saving my life. If you hadn't talked to Judge Watkins, well, I wouldn't be here, and I'm really happy to be here. I guess that's all I wanted to say. Thanks. Oh, and Mom thanks you too.
Let's speak to Wolf first.
Hey, who's in charge in
He's a
here?
character from the previous Wasteland game.
You're the CO around here? Huh. Okay. Quality setup this time. Better than back in AZ. Guess Daddy Buchanan's buying you all the good gear.
Well, you're just a prick, aren't you?
Gary Wolf, freelance security consultant and synth hunter. Got a proposition for you. I helped the Rangers during their whole Cochise debacle. They might have come out strong if they'd listened to me. Too bad. After the Rangers nuked Cochise, and themselves, I figured somebody competent had to chase down its mechanical brood. So I recruited folks who'd lost family to synths, and I formed a posse. Decommissioned a dozen of the plastic punks in AZ. Then heard a feud headed east and followed them here. Now I'm getting flack from that tin star twat Daisy for exchanging fire with the synth we tracked to Colorado Springs. That's where you come in. Interferent bitch told the marshals to shoot us on sight if we stepped inside the city limits again, so we can't go after this October 11 synth. Was hoping you might be interested in taking care of it for us. Cash bounty for its head. Add it to your list? Ought to be your top priority. Whatever. We'll wait here until you bring back its head. Should still be downtown somewhere. You'll know you're near it when you start hearing weird static on your radio. Squad, at ease.
That Reed kid's crying in the cell. Doesn't realize he got off lucky.
Come say hey when you're free.
So yeah, we got a few more Rangers now.
Hey, I'm
around the
feeling
place.
much better now. Ready to help out any way I can. Oh man, more every day. This place is nice and all. Kind of majestic with all the mountains and wild weather, but it's hard to enjoy it when I know everybody back home is dying by inches. We gotta finish up our business with the Patriarch and get the supplies he promised us back home. People are counting on us. My folks are counting on us. Sorry, I just want to get this done and get back to them. Later.
So the museum's been tidied up a little bit since we
7A.
last
7A, check.
came here.
13C.
Uh-huh, 13C.
1B.
1B, got it.
2B. Are you sure?
Oh, come on, I know you don't like the way I've been treated. Can you help me get out of here?
I do not like the way you've been treated, but you are directly responsible for letting the Dorseys into the city.
I was driven there. Farron Brago made me do it.
And if Farron Brago jumped off a bridge, would you jump off one too?
Huh?
Never mind. Just be glad the Rangers picked you up and not... What do you think? Scrubbed up nice, huh? What can I do for you? Isaac and his friends have been no trouble. I know they acted remarkably stupid, even by the metric of hot-headed teenagers. But now, they see the error of their ways. Them being here, instead of bleeding out among the rocks at the garden, or frozen on those nightmarish pillories, is what true justice looks like, Rangers. Someday we'll be able to let them out, and they will spend the rest of their lives working to better Colorado. Farron Brago, Vice Bender, dishonorable. I know it is a bit much to. My hope, that holdout MacTavish was. Did he tell you that his? I'm not saying he's not culpable. Good luck out there.
All right, let's go see the doctor and heal up. And still his supplies. All of his supplies.
Hey, Rangers. I'm here at last. It'll take a while, but I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. Just need to call in a few favors for equipment and supplies. If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need? Fine. Everything is fine. For now. Of course, no sense in bleeding all over the place.
Trying not to.
Have a seat. I won't. I never
There we go. So yeah, Rangers are all back to perfect condition. Let's go see the armory.
Fucking gibbers. How do they have our oil buried under their land?
You know, if Daisy would just let us off our chain for once, it would be our land.
Those pretend cowboys wouldn't stand a chance against the real thing.
Us marshals squeezed the oil out of them until they hollered uncle.
More armor, which is good. So let's give her a helmet as well. I'll let her keep the cowboy hat though.
Man, I never thought I'd be in a position to thank him. Anyway, Sheriff Daisy asked after what you did for me. Happy to. Take a look.
What have we got? Cannot afford this item. Didn't try and buy anything. So, laser pistol. Could be useful later on. So we'll pick up the Scorpion for my submachine gun character since I can't use a Tommy gun just yet. And yeah, that's about it really. So she can use that. We'll give her that just in case we come across new robots in our travels. That'll do a lot more damage to them than the revolver will.
It's tough choosing between others and your friends. But leaving them refugees out in the... Happy to. Take a look.
sell the nailer and sell these spikes. Gonna buy a few more shotgun shells just because make sure I've got plenty of them. Gonna buy some more 5.56 ammo as well. Yeah, that'll do for the moment. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to head out and find the synth in Colorado Springs, and we'll do the quest for Rosie Wong at the same time. But that's going to be it for next stream. For now, I'm going to call it a night. So thanks for watching, and as always, if you want to watch the videos, have a look at the YouTube channel, which is Aura, and have a look at my Twitch, which is Aura1. Thanks, guys. Bye.